I am just so thrilled to let you guys know today that I treated myself to an upgrade, a significant upgrade to my microphone game. You know that I am using a condenser microphone and it has served me for such a long time, but I thought, hey, it's a new season, I deserve an upgrade, and I am going to unbox my new baby with you today. This is the Shure MV7. So if you want to get to the unboxing, keep on watching and let's get this started. Yay! What's happening? I'm always glad to see you here, and if this is the first time we're meeting, my name is Anna, this is Speak Easy, and the goal of this channel is to help aspiring voiceover actors by giving them some tips and tricks that I have learned in the industry for over 10 years now. And of course, I also help non-native English speakers like myself with some simple and practical English that you can use in your day-to-day conversation. But today, it's all about voiceover tips, and I am going to talk about my new microphone. I'm so excited about that. So let's get to it right now. Since the pandemic, I haven't been able to go to the studios. I'm always recording here now, and everybody is here at home all the time. So I've been getting a lot of background noise from the outside because my family is here. And usually I would do it during the night when everybody is asleep. But I have work in the morning, so that wasn't working for me anymore. And a friend of mine said, and I always consult friends of mine, hi Jude if you're watching, anyway, he said that a dynamic microphone might just work better for me since I do want my microphone to reject as much noise as it can. So if you can hear the air conditioner in the background, I am doing that on purpose. So the condenser mic would usually pick that up because it's very sensitive. So even though I am this far from my microphone, it will pick up my voice, but it picks up everything else in the background too. I've only ever used USB, but it is time for me to actually find out and learn how to work the XLR. So that's why I got this, because this is actually dual. It's a USB microphone, and at the same time you have an option to use it as an XLR microphone. I do know that it doesn't come with the XLR cable and the interface as well, so I am going to have to save up for those. But right now I can actually start researching and learning how to use it, while at the same time I can already use this as my microphone. So that's the whole idea of why I had wanted to get the Shure MV7. Let's get to the unboxing right now because I'm really excited, okay? Okay, it says, welcome to Better Sound. So what do you see inside the box? Okay, first of all, of course, you have your literature over there, and you have your receipt. This is another reason why I got this one, because it has the free Shure Plus MOTIV desktop app from Shure. Oh my god. A little ASMR, if you can hear it. Ah, yes, baby. The microphone itself. I'm so careful. Okay, there she is. It's really weighty, and from the feel of it, everything is metal. Even the body is metal. It feels so premium. It feels so good to the touch. Of course, this is the windscreen, but if you wanted to see the inside of the microphone, it's there. Even this one, it's metal. And like I was saying, this is a dual connection microphone. So here is where the USB would be plugged in. This is the XLR. I'm sorry, I don't have a cable yet. And of course, you can monitor yourself by plugging in your studio headphones. Okay, so what else is inside the box? Let me just put my baby away. It comes with two types of cable. It depends on the computer and what kind of input and output it has. Don't worry whether you have an older laptop or a newer one. They have provided two kinds of cable to make sure that you can use this microphone. Of course, the best part about this, it's plug and play, so you can use it right away. Hang on, just wanted to make sure that nothing else is in the box. There is a warranty card comes along with it, and the listing of service center. So that's all that's in the box, and I think we are ready to test this baby out. Let's do it. Alright, so now that we have unboxed my new Shure MV7 dynamic microphone, I think it's time to test it out now. But before that, please, if you are getting value from this video already, give me a thumbs up right now. Okay, so here we are. I don't know if you can see me, but hello! Okay, so we are going to start plugging in the Shure MV7 microphone. So I'm going to have to take my old but trusty Samson off. It's not showing yet on the computer, but I just wanted to show you how it looks like. I am going to open Audacity and see if it is there. So let's see if it will actually appear. Ah, there it is. Shure MV7. So let's see if it's working right now. Okay, so I am testing out this microphone. I am listening through my headset. To be honest, I can't hear myself through the headset. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Okay, but right now I do want to get into the Shure plus MOTIV app, so I'm going to install that right now. Hang on. Just a quick update. The reason why I wasn't hearing myself earlier, it was because the light was on the mic thing here. So if you do want to monitor yourself through the headphones, it has to be the yellow light right beside the headphone icon, and then just kind of turn up the volume. So I can in fact hear myself through the headset now. Okay, so I want to install the Shure MOTIV desktop app right now. So here it is. Here we are. I'm back on my Audacity. I'm recording. This is the mic setup right here, it says. And honestly, I'm just learning this right now. I probably won't get into the nitty-gritty of this, but it's so cool because it has presets that you can actually save your settings so that you don't have to keep adjusting it every time you record. You can actually mute your mic here, but it does have a mute touch button on the microphone itself. Of course, your mic gain is here, and then the monitor mix, so you can actually listen through what's happening on your microphone itself or playback on your computer. Here you go, you have the EQs presets here. Now, when I was researching on this, I was so excited about the auto levels. Let's get to it right now. When I'm recording a voiceover, my microphone needs to be really close to my mouth, closer. I just have to make sure that there are no popping sounds. So that is what the headset is for, so you can monitor that. So I would have to move my mouth closer to the microphone. This is a better setup for your voiceover, especially if you do have some background noise, so that the noise rejection will be better. But if you are using it for something else, like maybe podcasting, your YouTube channel, you can click on far. So as you can hear, I sound too close to the microphone now, so I can actually move further away. And there you go. This is a comfortable distance away from your microphone, especially if you have a camera in front of you, because if you're doing voiceover, chances are you won't be on video anyway, so you can be as close to your microphone as possible. And as you can see, no background noise coming in from the microphone. Let's see if you can actually hear the difference. This is the far mic positioning, so I'm about my thumb and my pinky ring away from it. But if I press near on the Shure MOTIV app, which is I'm doing right now, you can already hear the difference, right? That means you're going to have to go closer into your microphone. And again, just make sure the gust of air doesn't go directly into the microphone, but this is more ideal for when you're doing voiceover for commercials and such. Okay, so I'm going to put it back on far, and that's all I have for you today. That's as in-depth as I can go with this microphone for now. I am going to have to learn it, but I just wanted to share with you that I leveled up my microphone game, and I'm so happy about it. I'll make sure to actually link the microphone down at the description box so that you can actually find it if you want to get it for yourself. If you did get value from this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And while you're down there, I do hope that you can tap that notification bell too. This is so you know if I have any new videos out. And don't forget to get in touch with me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you have any questions, please do let me know. Type it down at the comment section. Also, share this video to those people who you think will benefit from this video. It's already getting hot. Whew. So with that, I'll wish you all a fantastic day, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers. Bye.